It was a lot of fun going on. And I started working with Prince. I got to do the movie Graffiti Bridge. I performed in that. I did the closing song over credits. It was just an experience of a lifetime. My younger sister, who was real close with Prince, he would come to our house all the time while we were growing up. The Minneapolis music scene just exploded. So I started pursuing Prince to give me an opportunity in the music business through my love for hip hop. And in the beginning, he was like, he wasn't with it. He was like, nah, man, I don't really do the rap thing, And I was like, what are you talking about? I'm like, you're a virtuoso, dude. I said, hip hop is the future of the music business. One time I see Prince at the nightclub. Prince calls me over, he says, TC, come here, I want to talk to you. So I'm like, oh, okay. So I go over there and he says, man, you got to quit coming up to me every time you see me out with the rap shit. And I was like, why? He said, because I'm going to have Gilbert or Hucky do something to you. I said, like what? He said, like break your legs or something. I said, but Prince, who was taking up for you before you had all these bodyguards and shit? And so he said, what? I said, remember when Coles and was fixing to kick your ass at the Fox Trap? And he was like, what? How much do I owe you? So he was playing around going in his pocket. And I said, you don't owe me nothing. I said, just open up the door, I can get it myself. He said, well, that was then and this is now. And he walked away, did the little Prince strut. I stayed at him for a long time. I didn't give up right away. One of Prince's guitar players, Miko Weaver, I was friends with him too. And they were working on the soundtrack for Batman, the one with Kim Basinger and Jack Nicholson. He was telling me what it was going on in the dailies. I wrote a rap about the Batman that is, the one in black. Like a bat out of hell, he will reveal, screaming down the road in the Batmobile. So I did this rhyme about the movie and I put it out before the movie came out. Warner Brothers was snooping around because they wanted to know if Prince had something to do with that song. He said no, and they said, well, how's he know about what's going on in the movie? Because the movie wasn't out. Then that's when Prince finally called me up, and he said, hey, come out here. We're gonna do some music in the studio. So I brought my stuff out to Paisley, and we started cutting tracks. So I did True Confession. And so after that, Prince kind of had a riff with Warner Brothers, and he changed his name to The Symbol. And he wouldn't answer, he wouldn't do nothing under the name of Prince. He wanted his masters. He thought it was wrong that they took and owned his master tapes. Through that situation, Warner Brothers ended up releasing him out of his contract. Well, when that happened, they released all of us. So I was signed to Warner Brothers through Paisley Park. So we all got canned. And so the story goes on.